Yeah. One more. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, this is our first ever.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Hi, I'd like to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah.
1, 2, check.
笑，大家一起笑，好。
也见到很多老朋友，谢谢大家来支持华策会布碌伦老人中心的 Grand Opening 开放日活动，欢迎你们的到来。
First, just we have like a bunch of guests today. I want to thank everyone, but first, want to welcome CPC's one and only President CEO.
何先生讲话。
All right, thank you. Can we give a round of applause to Steve for overseeing Brooklyn Community Services and Helen for running our new older adult center here? I always, CPC, we're the nation's largest Asian American social services organization, and we have 35 locations throughout New York City. But I always love coming to Brooklyn because that's the only time my first name changes from Wayne to Mr. So you don't have to interpret that. It doesn't work in Chinese. So I want to congratulate everyone here at Brooklyn Community Services and the Brooklyn Older Adult Center for its grand opening. For 44 years, CPC has been serving the borough of Brooklyn. And for over 30 years, we've been serving seniors of Brooklyn through the generosity of city council members, state legislators, local businesses, our corporate allies and supporters. But because most recently, we were excited that under the leadership of Commissioner Lorraine Cortez Vasquez, in the latest round of the Department for the Aging's Older Adult Center RFP, that CPC Brooklyn Senior Services finally became CPC Brooklyn Older Adult Center. That's a round of applause.
我们的总裁何先生很感动哈，他说他每一次来到华策会，布鲁人这个中心呢，他都有一种说不出来的感受，就是我们这里服务在社区已经30多年的老人服务，今天到来呢，就感受到今天我们第一次叫老人中心，所以这是一个很值得庆祝的日子，所以希望我们的社区伙伴机构继续支持，还有我们的老人局的所有的在场的朋友们继续支持我们的华策会老人的服务，现在继续支持我们的老人中心服务，谢谢。
So we are very fortunate and thankful that we have now our first and only older adult center here in Brooklyn. And we are now able to have hot meals, continue our social services, continue our public benefits work, naturalization classes, literacy, and other core programs for our older adults. We know in the last 3 years, we've been dealing with the triple pandemic of COVID, as well as the economic hardship, as well as the rise in anti-Asian hate. And that's why every day here at CPC Brooklyn Older Adult Center, we see hundreds of older adults come in order to have a safe, nurturing, healthy place to be together.
我们华策会布鲁人老人中心目前有300多位的今年的会员，总之我们在这里呢，在已经30年左右的时间呢，服务的将近1000多位，所以我们的总裁点到，我们增加了老人中心这个经费之后，有将近100位的会员可以来中心用餐，平时的活动也增加了，所以在这里我们的经费将会给更多的老人做出我们更好的服务，希望老人来到我们中心能够快快乐乐，也我们为社区为所有的老人敞开这个门，谢谢大家。
So with this funding from the Department for the Aging for our Older Adult Center, as well as the continued support of the City Council, not just through legislative items, but also the Geriatric Mental Health Initiative, the AAPI Community Recovery Initiative, and other initiatives, as well as continued support from our state legislative champions and senators and the assembly members, as well as all our partners that are here, from foundations to businesses to other allies. We are able to have multi-services for our older adults. So thank you very much for joining us here today. We will be hearing from other guests throughout this program. Steve did remind me that we need to end this on time because we need to return the grand opening sign to the hardware store down the street. They've had their grand opening for 2 years, but it's all good. It's all good. It works for business. So thank you very much for joining us.
我们的经费永远不够，但是有大家的支持，我们的经费会不断的增加，我们的服务会越办越好。当然，今天的庆典是给所有的嘉宾一个开心的日子，包括我们的会员。下面呢，我们就把时间交给我们的嘉宾，欢迎他们也加入我们这个快乐的盛典。谢谢大家。
Next, so really reiterate what Wayne mentioned. We did start providing services for older adults about 30 years ago in Sunset Park. We started with working with 25 community members, but through the funding and support from NYC Aging, we've been able to expand to 300 community members and with many more on the waiting list. So with that, I'd like to welcome Ms. Anya from NYC Aging to give us a couple of remarks.
今天的盛典，我们要请来我们纽约市老人局的代表，她是安雅，大家给掌声。
Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry, this is really good microphone. Hello, it's always a pleasure to be here with the Chinese American Planning Council, no matter what borough we're in. So I really want to congratulate CPC on this incredible achievement.
我们的老人局代表是祝贺我们今天老人中心在华策会布伦开始第1年，我们呢希望看到我们的老人在这边活动。
So I'm Anya Rasme, the Associate Commissioner of the Bureau of Community Services. And although I'm new to New York City Aging, I have been a fan of CPC for a long time, and I'm really excited to see this expansion into Brooklyn. And it's great to see that the older adults can continue to get more supportive services and age in place. And so while this older adult center might be new to Brooklyn, CPC is not. They've already been supporting the community in this very building, but now we'll be able to increase the supports and services to even more Brooklynites.
安雅是我们老人局里面主管的一个主要的助理。他今天的到来是告诉我们，我们的老人局会在我们的部人，在我们 CPC 这里继续支持我们的老人服务。老人中心的开放是让更多的老人有更好的晚年生活，所以他的支持是不会停止的。老人局会一如既往的把这个服务带到 Brooklyn， 支持我们 CPC 的中心。
So whether it's the dancing or opera that you see here, the birthday parties, the food that the members eat, each of our over 300 older adult centers across the city make sure that their services are representing the communities they're in so that they can build an even stronger community. Of course, services also include case assistance, support with benefits and entitlements, arts programming, and computer classes, all to make sure members receive the services they deserve.
所有的会员应该感受到我们的服务。我们的服务有5天，9点到5点。我们开放5天里面的服务有各种的娱乐活动，还有我们的个案活动、个案帮助。所有的老人只要进入我们的中心，只要进入我们的老人服务的范围，他们都会有一定的支持。所以这就是我们在这里为社区所做的。
So before I close, I would just like to remind everyone that May is Older Americans Month, and today's event is a great opportunity to celebrate and honor older New Yorkers and their many great contributions to our city.
5月呢，还有一个特别的庆祝活动，就是全国老人月。我们已经在中心开展了一些活动。那安雅也在点出来，全国老人月是属于我们的老年人，所以大家要开开心心庆祝这个老年月，在5月除了今天的庆典。
So again, congratulations to Wayne, the entire CPC team, and Brooklynites on this important grand opening. I look forward to seeing all the incredible things happening that will take place at the center. Thank you so much for having us.
谢谢我们的老人局代表安雅，她最后祝福我们的老人中心这个开放日活动圆满成功，给一点掌声好不好？谢谢。
And one of our newest champions is Congressman Dan Goldman. So Congressman Goldman represents Lower Manhattan as well as down here in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. So many CPC locations are part of the district. So it's my pleasure to introduce John Blasco, who is District Director for Congressman Dan Goldman.
好，我们现在有请我们的国会议员Congress 给我们送来祝福支持。
Thank you, Mr. Ho. Come on, Steve. Come on. Hi, everyone. I'm John Blasco, Deputy Chief of Staff and District Director for Congressmember Dan Goldman. And what an honor it is to be here. I live in Brooklyn now, but I used to live in the Lower East Side. And CPC does amazing work in Manhattan. And I was really excited to, well, of course, get the job, but also to know that I'd be able to partner with CPC here in Brooklyn and in Sunset Park and in all the beautiful neighborhoods in New York 10. I just want to say thank you again to Steve, to Wayne, to the entire team, to all of the members of the organization. The work you do is life-saving, and we are so honored to celebrate with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
好，他讲得非常好我们的国会议员在我们的部人也是居住在这里，所以他呢今天到来，他也是满心欢喜。 他祝我们的老人中心越办越好，也会在社区继续支持我们的华策会所有的服务。谢谢他的到来。好，我们老朋友是从 Irene 我们的议员办公室的 Jim 来跟我们送上节日祝福。
Hi everybody, my name is Jane Zhuang. I'm the Chief of Staff for State Senator Yin Chu. For many of you here, we've been old friends and we're also seeing some new friends today. For those of you who don't know, Senator Yin Chu is the first Asian female state senator in the entire history of New York State. 245 years, and she's the first one. And she has been the one this year leading the efforts in State Senate to pass more funding for our AAPI community. As many of you know, earlier this month, last week, the state finally has its budget, and we are so thrilled to announce that it is a historical $30 million funding for our AAPI community. And we are so happy that we are able to bring this funding home for our seniors, for organizations like CPC, to provide more services to our AAPI community. We have been, for so long, we have been underfunded, underrepresented. And finally, we have the voice in Albany representing the AAPI community to bring more funding to our AAPI community. So we thank CPC. We want to congratulate CPC for this grand opening for the senior center. We cannot be more happy that we are bringing more services to our senior in Brooklyn.
的庆祝。第二件事情，他在最近争取给亚太裔社区的经费里面做出很大的一大步的那个成功的一步哈，这万的资金将会投入我们亚太裔的社区，包括我们的长者啊，各种年龄段。
This week is grand opening week.
Hello everyone, it seems like the weather has coincided to make sure we have a great grand opening. How's everyone? My name is Carlos Cancilla. I'm the District Director for Senator Andrew Gennardis, and on behalf of the Senator, I extend his excitement and congratulations for opening this center. Society is, should be and is judged on how they treat our elders, the pillars of our community. CPC is just brilliant and amazing work in our communities, have really made sure that our communities can thrive, can get what they need, and have the resources necessary. And that's what this is all about, the resources and the support. And that is why it is so critical that legislators keep supporting these wonderful organizations at CPC specifically to make sure that we have the needed support for our seniors. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank CPC and all the people who have come together to support this amazing moment. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
谢谢我们议员办公室的代表，他是郭纳德议员办公室送来的给我们带来一个很好的一个开放日的祝贺。我们所有的社区的服务离不开议员的支持，这个支持呢是长期的，所以我们希望他们继续关注我们老人服务，关注我们社区服务，把我们 CPC 的服务越办越好，扩展我们的服务。谢谢。
Reynoso's office.
Thank you so much, and I feel so privileged that Mr. Ho told me that I could go ahead and wait. Good morning, everybody. I'm Reverend Kim Council, the Deputy Borough President, and it is my pleasure to be here today representing our Borough President, Antonio Reynoso. What a special occasion to be a part of. I'm excited to celebrate today the expansion and opening of CPC's new Brooklyn Older Adult Center. The Chinese American Planning Council does so much for our community, but you already know that. And it's wonderful to be present and welcome in yet another service that will create more support, more joy, and more learning within the community. As our city continues to improve and expand our support for our older population, in my tradition, we like to call you seasoned saints. It is centers like this that pave the way forward in providing supportive care for older Brooklynites. And so this beautiful center is going to provide a space for older Brooklynites in Sunset Park to come together and enjoy educational and recreational activities, warm food, important support services, all in one convenient location. But all of this would not be possible without the incredible work by the Chinese American Planning Council that offers countless essential intergenerational services to all of our Brooklyn communities, from family support to community and economic programs, educational programming for Brooklynites of all ages, and so much more. So congratulations to the Chinese American Planning Council for the opening of yet another vital center, and to everyone who will have the opportunity and pleasure to use it. I have so much fun when I go around to the senior centers. You guys really have it going on.
刚才演讲的是我们布鲁人社区的副区长哈，他呢指导我们 CPC 是服务从老年人到年轻人到小孩各项服务，所以在社区呢是非常重要的一个机构。今天他来到我们华策会布鲁伦老人中心，也是把这个支持带到我们这里。那我们就谢谢他的所有的祝福，希望我们老人中心越办越好。
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Gross from Councilmember Alexa Aviles' office, this district right here. Very glad to be here, very proud to be here. CPC is a fantastic organization that does great work. They work with us all the time, and I honestly do not know where our office would be without them here with the Chinese community. 大家好，我叫 Brian， 中文名字是国涵，很荣幸来到这里，很感谢 CPC。CPC 是一个很棒的组织，很重要的组织。想感谢 CPC， 谢谢。
我们也非常感谢我们的议员 Alisa 的支持，虽然她没有到来，但是我们心里面有她。谢谢她的支持哈。
Thank you, Brian. Next.
Good morning, everyone. I am actually Emmett from Public Advocate Jamani Williams' office. I'm sorry. No, you're good. It is such a beautiful day. It is such a beautiful event space and event. It's a little too sunny. I'll be quick so I don't get sunburned up here. But thank you so much for having me. I'm here to represent Public Advocate Jamani Williams, who represents all of our great city. But he would be mad at me if I don't mention first that he is born and raised in Brooklyn. And so it's always particularly special when we can be out and about in Brooklyn, celebrating our older adults and the important community services that this organization does. So thank you for your work. Thank you for having us. And I'm looking forward to the great work that CPC does in the months and years ahead. Thank you.
这位是我们公共倡导组织的代表，他也是带来我们对社区服务的一个中心的老人中心的一个祝福哈，希望我们的社区服务越办越好。他作为倡导组织的代表，也荣幸参加今天的盛典，祝福我们中心的所有的老年人呀，在这里活动开心。
Thank you, Emmett. I have a picture with you all.
好，我们工作人员请过来，2位工作人员来过来，我们搬一下这个讲台，谢谢。工作人员请上来。Okay, I call 3, 2, 1, then we cut and then twist your paper clip. Yeah, to the side. Yeah, pop. Yeah. 3, ready? 3, 2, 1, CPC.
How are you? Good to see you. I love your speech. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. 我们的表演队上来了。We have a great performance from our member just in few minutes, so you can enjoy your picture time. 我给他生活来报答。
and we don't want to miss the chance with the beautiful dressing the ladies and our members.
Thank you.
Join us.
3. Take one more. Three, two, one.
All right, I'll send it out.
Hold on.